and welcome back to another reaction. My name is Monica. Today we're reacting to some more ABBA. I'm reacting to Fernando this time. I think this is one of the few ABBA music videos that I haven't seen. Leave me some more ABBA recommendations in the comment section, some fine gems. We're gonna go through them. We're gonna go through them, all right? So let's dive into Fernando.
I remember long ago another starry night like this. In the firelight, Fernando, you were humming to yourself and softly strumming your guitar. I could hear the distant drums and sounds of bugle calls were coming from afar. They were close now, Fernando. Every hour, every minute seemed to last eternally. I was so afraid, Fernando. We were young and full of life, and none of us prepared to die. And I'm not ashamed to say the roar of guns and cannons almost made me cry. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright.
Alright, so I've always thought that ABBA has been this brilliant group that have really kind of changed music for me. From the first instant I've listened to ABBA, I've always felt like, oh, music can be this way, and I think I started discovering so many things about this band. I really love the way they deal with their music, and when I say deal with, I just mean the way they compose, the way they write, the way they just, there's something about ABBA that I don't think I'll ever be able to forget. ABBA is literally a legendary band to me. I feel like if you heard at the start of the song, I was thinking this is a different direction. Like it's more folky, like folk. Started with this folk, this little, so many instruments in the background. I couldn't even keep track. And then when we reached the chorus, there was just this really amazing switch up, which I just loved. And I think ABBA is known to be doing that a lot with their music. Songs that I've listened to, I'm always expecting something new with them. So yeah.
If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando.
Fernando.
Now we're old and gray, Fernando.
I love that part.
Since many years I haven't seen a rifle in your hand. Can you hear the drums, Fernando? Do you still recall the fateful night we crossed the Rio Grande? I can see it in your eyes, how proud you were to fight for freedom in this land. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining there for you and me, for liberty, Fernando. Though we never thought that we could lose, there's no regret. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando.
I was listening to the song and I kind of figured it was something dealing with a real life problem. You know, rifle. I heard it talk about freedom. I heard that in the first part of the song, and I just didn't want to jump ahead and just put my conclusions out there yet. But now that I'm fully listening to the song, "Fight for Freedom," you know, it's probably during some kind of crisis like a war, and you know, literally acknowledging people who put their life, you know, put their life ahead to protect others, you know, to sacrifice to fight for freedom. So this is such a really cool song that ABBA did. Such a cool song.
There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining there for you and me, for liberty, Fernando. Though we never thought that we could lose, there's no regret. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. Yes, if I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. If I had to do the
Same again, I would, my friend Fernando. So, such an awesome song. Really, really enjoyed it. I especially love the parts of the songs where ABBA, where they do like, they harmonize the chorus or certain parts in the melody. I love it when they do that. I think I've always said in like all of my reactions that ABBA does really great harmonization, especially with the type of voices they have, right? This lower register with the guys and the ladies with the little higher register. So I've always kind of just really loved to listen to their music based on how they compose and how they deem. I've talked about this. I know I've talked about this in my other videos, how they find whichever voice is kind of appropriate for whichever song, you know, because I've seen in multiple music videos by ABBA that not the same persons are always leading the songs all the time. There's always like a switch up in some format, some way, which I absolutely love, because when I look at an ABBA song, I never know who's going to lead on it. So it's just like quite very interesting thing for me to just, you know, appreciate. That is just really cool. ABBA just does their thing, and I quite enjoy it every single time I react to them. Fernando, great song. If you have the context, if you know what the song really represents, you could break it down in the comment section for me. Remember, this is my first time listen. I might not be able to get everything in the first time listen, so you can let me know. I appreciate that 100%. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content. Don't forget to like this video. I'm on Patreon, so if you want to join me there, I'm there. Link is in the description. Thank you so much, and I'll see you till next time.